Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cindy. Happy birthday to you. We love you.
That's fantastic. And how have you managed to keep your marriage alive so long in the world of rock and roll? I mean, it's uncommon. And I know we talked about this with Alice last time he was here too.
You're asking about Cindy's household?
I'm sorry. How does she put up with you for all these years?
By paying better attention than I am right now. Communication.
Yeah.
You gotta, as long as you're communicating, everybody has their down times and stuff, but we bounce back, we talk things out, and it always comes back just as strong as ever, or stronger over the years. It just keeps getting better.
Oh, that's phenomenal. And how many years has it been? How many years have you been married? Or is that not a good... Do we need to go to Cindy for that?
You put him on the spot.
44? 45? 45. We got a winner.
Well, clearly what you're doing now with Blue Proof and everything you've done is paying off with the wonderful audience that you have. And through the years, since we're celebrating Fan Day, what do the fans mean to each of you? You can each answer that.
They mean everything to us, because, I would be playing on the street corner,
Sure.
without the fans. But the fans, pay for my guitar collection.
Yeah. How about you, Dennis?
The same thing. I'm looking out here right now and I see familiar faces that have come from near and far, and all of these people who love music, not just my music, but they love music, and that's what I'm all about. I live for music, so it's all like kindred spirits. It's more than just them out there that support us. It's all one thing. The fans fuel the musicians, and that energy helps us play.
Right.
If you don't have that energy coming from the fans, from the audience, so once in a while you have to get their attention, so we would toss a chicken at them or something.
That didn't go over too well, did it?
So for me, I feel like my job, my purpose in life is really to present music, to create music, and music is my product of my life. But the fans, the music is not by itself. Without the fans, the music is just nothing. It's just mathematics. But with the fans, the music becomes part of a sociological, event, like a community. So it's all about community, really, and it's like bringing you guys together. You get to know people. You have a common passion about the music of the artists you like, and you see each other, at different gigs and stuff, and it's great. And you see us, and we see you, and we're all part of this community. That's what I think. It's like a community thing, and it's really important for us as a species.
And for me, I started appreciating the fans better when they weren't lined up for the exits every time I played.
That didn't happen. So how is, looking back to the beginning, because obviously, your fan base sticks with you as everybody gets older, has the crowd calmed down, or are the show's still as on fire as they were?
We played Wapakoneta, Ohio last night, and the fans could not have been more energetic and more appreciative.
Yeah.
It was great.
They sung along, as loud as they could. It was amazing.
you know, even in our glory days, we had a certain percentage of people that weren't really necessarily fans, but these days everybody that shows up, you know, came to see us.
They know all the songs.
We just played in Sweden at the Sweden Rock Festival. Huge crowd, and it was the same kind of thing. You know, a lot of old fans came to see us again.
Yeah.
It was just phenomenal.
Yeah. They put us on one of the small, there's 4 stages, so they put us on like the 3rd largest stage. It was
There were 83 bands.
Yeah.
We were the last band on the last night. So I'm figuring, there ain't gonna be nobody here.
Right.
But it was packed. It
Yeah,
was crazy.
they were actually crowding up on the stage. It was like kind of a scary thing. It's like, oh, all these old geezers are like, you know, it was like, I was worried that somebody was going to get crushed. It was crazy.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
Because we were in not only was the stage smaller, but the area was smaller, and there was, Richie Blackmore had just played, and there was 35,000 people that tried to squeeze into this little place. It was like
At
crazy.
first, I thought they couldn't find the exit.
It was being blocked by the other fans.
Yeah. So 2 o'clock, we'll be out on the stage here. You guys gonna stick around for the show? Awesome. You can tour the Rock Hall. The Alice Cooper pinball machine is downstairs where all of the other band pinball machines are. And didn't you help design the pinball machine, Dennis?
Yeah, the electric chair is there on display at the pinball
Yes.
machine. So we were there for the unveiling of the pinball machine thing. And so there's an Alice Cooper pinball machine, and Alice was the very first person to play it, and I was the very second person to play it. And then Cindy played it and mopped the floor with both of us.
Oh, really? No, that's phenomenal. It's hard. Pinball's it's no joke.
It was a lot harder than we expected. We thought, oh yeah, we know how to do that.
It is. And if you haven't seen it yet, there's a guillotine on their pinball machine. It's exactly what you would expect, so you can see that downstairs. And then there's going to be film showing all throughout the day too, Alice Cooper films. So Dennis and Joe and Al, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you, Rachel.
Yeah.